Hey guys, my name is Shavik. I just want to share with you guys my experience with Jack Westin course. So, just to start with, like when I took the Jack Westin course, before I took it, I didn't know how to tackle cars section. I used to get afraid because I would just get a lot of questions wrong, and anytime I would study for MCAT, I would always try to avoid cars and just study every other subject like science and everything. All the other parts of the MCAT is you can tackle it if you study enough, if you do enough questions. But cars was more so like strategy based. I realized that being a science major, obviously I didn't know as much context to like what author means, how to understand the tone of the passage and everything. So I was just frustrated. I honestly didn't think that I would find a way where I could improve my cars section. I almost gave up on that section. My score was constantly low in that section of the exam. So I honestly didn't have a hope on that part of the exam. I realized that only way to get my score up was to do well on every other section. But unfortunately, the newer MCAT 2015 is more so critical reading exam than content exam. So if you can tackle cars, you can almost get benefit on every other section. So then I came across Jack Weston course, and this Jack is just awesome. He just I never believed that I could actually get interest in doing cars more so than science or any other passages. So Jack just has a way to break down everything in such a simple language, in his way of saying common people language. Whereas like you don't really need to be English major, you don't really need to understand or like those fancy English words that AMC try to throw at you. But it's more so it's if you can understand the language of common person, then you can easily tackle MCAT cars. He really knows how to engage you. He gives a lot of workshop. He's there for you. Throughout the process, you can be rest assured that he will help you throughout the process, and your score will go up. Like it's a 6 week course. I mean, it took me more than 6 weeks just because I was taking the course same time as my other classes. I had a course load, but the more I did course with him, the more familiar I got with the AMC type of question. It's almost like he knows the language of AMC writers. He literally can tell you like this is what the AMC writer looks for. So taking a course from him, like I can say, like my score has gone up a lot. Lately, I've been doing more cars than other section. I feel I started getting more comfortable with cars than other section just because like he makes it so interesting. The way he breaks it down, you just get fascinated every time. Every lesson that you take with him, you learn one thing more than you did before, and every time people would be like amazed. It's like, how did you figure this out? Like, wow, like I didn't know that I was supposed to tackle question this way, that way. He has a lot of strategy. I do want to emphasize that it you do have to put a lot of hours into it. It's not a piece of cake. It's not gonna just come naturally to anyone. He shows you the process. He walks you through with it. But at the end of the day, you be the one who is responsible, like following all his strategy, doing all the AMC homework. It is a time consuming, but the payoff is sweet. Like you feel more comfortable, you were at benefit, you're at advantage than many other people who, especially us pre-med, struggle in cars all the time. Like it's an all-time low. But after taking course with him, like I can definitely say like I strongly recommend anyone who is struggling with cars to take Jack Westin because he has his way and you have to trust the process.